Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the 80/60 rule. I'm Mark. I'm 62.
Hello, everyone. I'm Greg, and I'm 82.
All
Thanks
right.
for listening to us.
Yeah, nice to see you, Greg. I was going to speak for both of us, but I don't think I should. I was going to say I'm Mark. I'm 62, and I've never been to one of P. Diddy's freak offs. I'm assuming. Have you ever?
No.
You've never been. Okay, so neither of us have attended any of his freak offs, and we'll talk more about that later, right?
Okay. All right.
All right.
Comments. Amazon is requiring all their employees to work starting in January 5 days a week.
Meaning
in the office.
In the office, yeah. Okay.
It was 3 days a week. Now it's five days a week, January.
So Amazon is saying everybody come back to the office.
Yeah. Pros or cons? What do you think?
I'm going to say con, because if I'm using con appropriately, the technology is there. I think 20 years from now, office buildings are going to be almost obsolete too, headquarters, things like that, because the technology to do things from your home port is there. So I could see it being a thing in the future that is right now. It's kind of like it's okay. We made it through the pandemic, get back to work. But because of the pandemic, all that technology, even the Zoom stuff that you and I are doing right now, has been pretty much perfected, where I know a lot of people who strictly work from home. There isn't even an office to go to.
Yeah.
So I can see them saying, okay, enough's enough. However, I think the future is going to be that'll be the norm rather than the exception.
Do you think so? That they would be the first more likely to get laid off
if they're at home?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I could see that, right?
Can't you see that? Yeah.
Yeah, I could see going, all right, he's never here anyway. It'd be easier to lay him off virtually. How about this? If I started a company and I had 100 employees, from the very get-go, I would start the company of everybody working remotely. So then you don't even know the alternative. And think about, the amount of money you're going to save, because you don't have an office. The office has become obsolete. I think that's going to be the trend, where things are just done differently than they've always been.
It's just going to be interesting. I just don't see.
What's the point of an office? What's the point of an office? Why do we all go to the same place?
Relationship building, people bringing them back. Yeah, I'm just saying. But
before the technology wasn't there, we went to the office because that's where the resources were.
Right. They're on to a guy who's Sean Diddy Combs. Everything he's done, I can't believe it. I can't believe that it's taken so long for these things to come out.
Yeah, there's been murmurs for a long time.
Probably been doing it for the last 25 years.
Yeah, right.
Like who's kept it a secret?
Right.
A guy like that, a guy like Weinstein,
right?
Right on Epstein, right?
Yeah. R. Kelly, another one.
Kelly, yeah.
I
was afraid with R. Kelly because he got mad at Gayle King, and I thought he was going to.
Oh, you remember that? Yeah, I forgot about that. When he was like, you could see the rage.
Yeah, you could see.
Yeah. Well, I think that it always needs a tipping point, and I guess with P. Diddy, the tipping point was the surveillance camera in the hallway, that hotel, right? When he
right. And that's what did in the football player Ray something. He was with the Rutgers, NFL player.
Was it Rice?
Yeah, Raymond Rice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was an elevator or something like that.
I just can't believe all these things I read about him. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I believe it, because there's a underworld out there that
I believe it. I just can't. It's just like unbelievable
that it took that long, right?
You would do something like that,
right?
Yeah. You think like a person, a female, was just an object to them.
Right. It was a culture of sex, drugs, and not even sex. I shouldn't even say it like that. It was like control and he's in sort of some big time trouble there because this is trafficking. He would
Yeah. Let's get to some fact sheets. Okay. Can we do that, Mark?
I could definitely deal with some facts.
Okay. Let me see here.
I'm digging your old school Phillies jersey there. That looks nice.
Yeah, I love this color.
Yeah.
I don't have it. Only 32% of Americans support a ban of TikTok, down from 50% in March 2023, according to a recent survey.
Yeah, well, TikTok is doing a little PR thing to try to ease the sting of it. It's a scary thing that has to be addressed, right? We got to just figure it out. China runs it. China gets all the algorithms, all the information from all these. It's the youth gets much of their information, much of their news from TikTok. So, problem with that is you can put whatever you want on it, even if it's fake. If you can use it to manipulate people, and that's the problem. People are easily manipulated these days through the. Okay.
The total cost to own and operate a new car is about $12,000 a year, or $1,025 a month, including finance costs, depreciation, fuel, maintenance, and repair, insurance, tires, and other costs, according to the AAA. This is interesting here. This is funny in a way. Red Lobster's having a problem, right? The Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Okay. The first Red Lobster opened in 1968 with the goal of bringing affordable seafood to landlocked areas. Early offers included shrimp, oysters, and scallops, but no lobster because it was too pricey. I just found that you call it Red Lobster, but you don't have.
Oh.
Let's talk some sports, huh? Our interest.
Sports time.
Tua Tagovailoa, NFL quarterback with the Miami Dolphins, diagnosed with at least 4 concussions, has considered retirement because of head injuries. So then in 2022, this guy should go. Yeah,
I bet you he will. He doesn't have to decide right away because he's out. But yeah, he should definitely think about it. Brett Favre this week announced that he had Parkinson's, right?
And Tommy Kramer, quarterback for the Vikings, has got dementia.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And he's not that old.
Yeah.
Maybe 60?
I don't know. Well, Jim McMahon.
Jim McMahon. Yeah.
Let's talk about this guy that I know, Mark, you like them. I like him too, but I didn't think, he was good. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but it was like, this guy's really good. Let me say his name. So Ohtani, 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases, plus more now.
Yeah. The other day when he went, 6 for 6.
Yeah. I watched other like Mookie Betts and all that. They were going like, this guy's unbelievable.
Yeah.
This guy's unbelievable.
Yeah. I had to convince you that he was unbelievable. A year ago, you were saying to me, who's going to sign him? Who's going to sign him?
Yeah. I just didn't think I wouldn't want him to pitch.
Right. And this whole year has been without him pitching.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a pitcher too. So this will be interesting next year.
His power is unbelievable.
Right. So I think as good as this year's been, he's even capable of more because he could pitch. He could win the Cy Young and the batting title.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
Shout out to, I hate to say this, but I was kind of rooting for to break the record. The Chicago White Sox.
You wanted them to continue losing.
Yeah.
Good congratulations, White Sox. Job well done.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No. We'll see next week. Another time. Who's in the playoffs?
Right. Next week we'll get more in depth on the baseball thing, and then we'll also have the vice presidential debate to mention because that happens this upcoming Tuesday. Greg, always nice talking to you.
Thank you. Likewise. So long, everybody. Thank you very much for listening.